Hello everyone, Grant here. I woke up today to some interesting news. Somebody sent me an article by Crunchyroll stating Japanese government is looking into new copyright regulations for cosplay. Seeing as how I am in the cosplay community, I feel like I should give my 2 cents. Alright, here we go. Japanese government looking into new copyright regulations for cosplay. With cosplay becoming more and more popular, with more people earning from their cosplays, the Japanese government has decided to look into new rules to regulate copyright disputes between cosplayers and IP owners. The government is hoping to integrate these rules inside their Cool Japan strategy and promote cosplay overseas with anime fans in a positive way. According to research by Japanese government, the current regulation between cosplayers and copyright law is muddy, with no law in place to protect both the cosplayer and the copyright holder. At the moment, if a cosplayer is participating as a hobby without making any money, there are no laws being broken. But if those images get posted online through social media or are selling the images and making money, there is an argument to be made that the cosplayer could be breaking Japanese copyright laws. At the moment, it's hard for Japanese characters to contact original creators to gain permission to cosplay their characters. The Japanese government is looking at ways regulations could be codified without ruining cosplay culture. The current ruling party of Japan is expecting that cases could rise in the future and may test current laws and want to get ahead of them. Cool. I don't know how accurate this article is, but it's on Crunchyroll's website, so I'm assuming it's pretty legit. Okay, so what do I think of all this? Well, to be honest, I'm actually surprised that this didn't happen sooner. You see, because I think that it was inevitable for something like this to happen. And the reason being is because when we look at things like the music industry or the movie industry, there are certain types of regulations for this type of thing. When it comes to using someone else's music, you have to either pay a fee or get copyright striked on YouTube. Or it just turns out that all of the ads on that video will go to the sole owner of that song. You would be surprised at how many times I had to edit out parts in videos just because the background was a copyright song and they claimed the monetization on said video. Even as we speak, there have been copyright claims on Twitch because people have been playing copyright music on their live streams. I'm surprised as well that Twitch didn't handle this in a better way. Seeing as how YouTube had 10 years of experience dealing with this, you'd think that Twitch would have figured out how to do that as well. But that's besides the point. I can also see it from a cosplayer standpoint where they might argue and say that, well, even if they built their career off of a specific type of cosplay, it is in fact helping promote that particular cosplay to the masses. So it might have even been that smaller animes or smaller mangas might not have gotten as much exposure as they would have if it wasn't for a cosplayer. A similar example to that would be Flappy Bird. If you guys remember how immensely popular that game was, it was pretty much all because of PewDiePie. The main reason why PewDiePie ended up playing that game was because his girlfriend at the time, Marcia, who is now his wife, said that she was addicted to this one game on her phone, and she said he should probably try it out and play it for his YouTube channel.
Now, my girlfriend has been playing this a little bit. I kind of know what it's about, but I actually never played it myself.
He ended up playing it, and a ton of people ended up downloading it. And that's why when you see the date of when he uploaded his first Flappy Bird video, it correlates to the amount of downloads on the app. Same thing could be said with Markiplier and Five Nights at Freddy's. But at the same time, looking at it from the industry standpoint, a lot of people end up doing things like sexualizing the characters, which a lot of them, I don't really know if they should be sexualized. I don't necessarily know if there should be a sexy Ash Ketchum or a sexy Pikachu. I don't think it's necessarily right to sexualize characters from My Hero Academia, seeing as how most of those are supposed to be high school students. But going back to the matter at hand, I can also see how the industry can find it to be a little concerning. There are people who have built up their entire careers based off of cosplaying one character. And when you have a full-on set career because of someone else's creation, then that technically should be compensated for. It's the same thing that goes on in radio. Like, you're able to hear free music, But the thing is, the radio station has to pay for that song every time they play it. And how do they make their money if you're getting to hear it for free? Same thing with YouTube, is ads, commercial breaks, anything to be able to plug something in between your constant music listening is basically how that platform will make money. When it comes to Spotify and all that stuff, you're paying a monthly subscription so you don't hear ads. Same thing with YouTube Red. So at the end of the day, everybody is getting compensated in a fair or somewhat fair way. So this is basically what I've come to understand about it, and I'm very curious to know what are your thoughts. What do you think should happen, or what do you think will happen? How is this going to affect cosplay as time goes on? I'd love to know what your thoughts are. So once again, my name is Grant Uchida. If you enjoyed this video, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and I will see you on the next video, whenever that may be. Take care. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.